What's up guys, today I'm going to show you guys the cob or Mulloway trace that I use. We're going to start off with a 0.90 leader, then we also have a 0.55 leader line, two of these normal barrel swivels, then we're going to have a beaded swivel here as well, that's got a bead on it and a swivel on the one side. We're going to use a sinker, a wire sinker. If we're beach fishing, if we're fishing in the rocks, we're going to use a teardrop sinker. But for this video, I'm going to use a wired sinker. Then we're going to use a dingle dangle as well. So these dingle dangles help to keep your bait, to give your bait some body and to give it some float in the water. BKK inline circle hook. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 0.90 leader line, and I am going to cut off only about a 50 centimeter piece, 50 to 60 centimeter piece of this leader line. I'm just going to cut that off. Then I'm going to take my barrel swivel. I'm going to tie, I use a normal clinch knot on this to the one side of the barrel swivel. Remember to always lubricate. And then you're just going to pull that one tight, like that. Cinch it down nicely there. Cut off your tag end. Okay, so I've got my barrel swivel connected to my 90 leader line, 50 centimeter piece. Then I'm going to take my sliding swivel and I'm just going to put that onto this hook link before I tie on my other swivel. Okay, so now I will tie on my other swivel just with a normal clinch knot as well. Lubricate. Then you just pull tight your knot, cinch it down nicely there. Okay, that cut tag end, I can cut off a little bit of it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. A barrel swivel at the one end with my sliding beaded swivel, and then another barrel swivel at the other end. So now, depending on the length you want your hook trace to be, you're going to cut yourself another piece of this 0.90. So I like it almost the same length as my sliding trace. So also a 50 to 60 centimeter piece of line. I am using triple fish 0.90. I love it. Then I'm going to do a snell knot on my BKK inline. Put it through the eye. Twist it around 5 or 6, 7 times. Take my tag end through the back. Pull it tight. Quickly, easy. Then I'm going to join my hook trace to either side, either swivel, it doesn't matter. We don't have a top and a bottom yet. Okay, do it like that. And you lubricate your line. And you cinch down this knot. Nice and tight. Okay, now you can cut off your tag end on this knot. Okay, so our sliding trace with a bead, and then the same length hook trace. Now we're going to go to the smaller diameter line, and we are just going to take, we're not going to cut it to size yet, we're going to take our sliding swivel and we're going to tie the smaller diameter of leader line to the swivel, also using a clinch knot. The reason for taking a smaller diameter line is to accommodate if your sinker gets stuck in rocks or while fighting the fish gets stuck somewhere. Your leader will break off and you won't break off your hook trace. So that will save you a fish, and it will save you a few traces as well if your sinker gets stuck in some rocks or something. Okay, so there I have my sliding swivel tied onto my sinker trace. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slide the swivel to the end, to the sliding swivel. I'm going to slide to the barrel swivel that is connected to my hook link. Okay, so I'm going to place that one there, and now all I want to do is I want to measure. I want this smaller diameter line to be longer than my hook trace, as you guys can see there. So I'm just going to make it a bit longer than my hook trace, and I'm going to cut that one off. Now I can take my dingle dangle, I can slide it onto my BKK inline, just like that. And the next step I can do is I can just tie on my wire sinker, also just with another quick and easy clinch knot here. Twist it, twist it, twist it, take it back through the eye, and then cinch it down. This knot doesn't have to be the best of knots, as you want it to break away quite easily. And there we have it. So as you guys can see here now, let me reset the sinker here. So as you guys can see it now, my sinker trace and my hook link, they are not the same length. Okay, the reason being, you're going to put your chocker bait or whatever bait you're going to use on your dingle dangle here, and you're going to take this bottom part of the dingle dangle and you are going to hook it on your sinker there. So what happens now is you have got a much more aerodynamic bait flying through the air than what you do having two separate, a sinker and your bait fluttering around here at the back. So as this bait hits the water as well, as it hits the water, your sinker is going to come off and your bait and your sinker will separate. So that just makes it a bit more convenient fishing. And you also have a sliding sinker. So this bead with your sinker on will slide up and down like this. Now I like to do this because when I'm in the surf, I can have a bit more play. I can play with the bait with my rod as well, to give it some more movement in the water, and that just attracts more fish. So let's just have a quick rundown. Your barrel swivel connected to a 0.90 sliding trace for your sinker with a adrenaline beaded swivel. Then on the other side you have your hook link, which is also 0.90 connected to BKK 50 inline circle with a dingle dangle. And then at the end of it, on your sliding swivel, you have got your sinker trace. So yeah, thanks a lot guys, thanks for watching. If you like my content and want to see some more videos, please do subscribe, leave a like, comment what you want to see next. Cheers.